everybody, welcome to Storytime. I'm Elizabeth Reimer and I'm the Director of Freedom Public Library in New Hampshire, and I'm really happy that you're here with us. Thank you so much for sending us pictures last week. We've got lots of sheep pictures and I want to give shout outs to you guys. Here's Bennett with his sheep, and here's Bo with his sheep, Darla and her sheep, Elsie and her sheep. Here's Jack with his, and Josie with hers, and here's Piper with her sheep. Here are Evan, Colin, and Ashton with their flock. And here are some real sheep. Here are Abigail and Anna over at the Remick Farm. And if you would like to go to the Remick Farm, we have passes for the Remick Farm that you can take out and get in free. If you would like to be in an upcoming shout out, please send me your pictures to the email address written down in the YouTube notes below. Also, did you know that every week I include information about the books that I read, the music that we use, and also something about the craft. So always check that out if you want more information about the books and stuff. So, all right, well, let's get started. Are you ready to sing? All right, ready? Sit down, it's story time, and we're gonna have some fun. Read books and sing some songs, so listen everyone. I like to see your eyes grow bright, I like to see you smile. 'Cause you're all growing up so fast, let's share this little while. So sit down, it's story time, and we're gonna have some fun. Read books and sing some songs, so listen everyone. Listen everyone. So this week it is sweets story time. Do you like to eat sweet things? That's one of my favorite things to eat. Our first book today is a new one to the library called Pete the Cat and the Missing Cupcakes. Oh, and it's by Kimberly and James Dean. Pete and Gus were as busy as could be. They were getting ready for the cupcake party, and it started at 3. They were making cupcakes for everyone. Pete and Gus counted them just for fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They had 10 when they were done. Oh no, hang on! Some of the cupcakes were gone. They were sure there had been 10. Pete said, maybe we need to count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They counted the cupcakes lined up straight. Now there were only 8. It looked like someone had taken 2. But who? Pete and Gus did not know what to do. Just then they found a clue. Gus said, look what I have found. Sprinkles on the ground. I bet it was Squirrel. She loves sprinkles. Squirrel said, it wasn't me. It couldn't be. I've been at the spelling bee. Uh-oh, more cupcakes are missing. Come and see. How many now? This was too weird. 2 more cupcakes had disappeared. Now there were only 6. Someone must be playing tricks. But who? Pete and Gus did not know what to do. Just then they found another clue. Pete said, I bet it was Alligator. He loves to eat. Alligator said, it wasn't me. It couldn't be. I've been learning my ABCs. Uh-oh, more cupcakes are missing. Come and see. Now there were only 4. Someone had taken 2 more, but who? They're all perplexed. Pete and Gus did not know what to do. Just then they found another clue. Boop, boop, boop. I bet it was Turtle, said Pete. I know Turtle loves sweets. Turtle said, It wasn't me. It couldn't be. I've been swimming in the sea. Uh-oh, more cupcakes are missing. Come and see. What on earth is going on? All the cupcakes were now gone. Not a single one left. How are they going to have a cupcake party? Pete and Gus did not know what to do. They started looking for another clue. I see all the other clues. What are these things? They found Grumpy Toad with icing on his face. Pete and Gus have solved the case. I'm so sorry. It was me. I could not stop with just one. I ate and ate till there were none. Everyone agreed Grumpy Toad would have to miss the fun. He could not come after what he had done. Pete said, "But wait, Grumpy Toad made a mistake. If this is true, let's give him a second chance. That's what friends do." Pete told Grumpy Toad they would give him another chance. He was so excited, he did a happy dance. The night of the party was so much fun. Grumpy Toad brought more than enough cupcakes for everyone. Look how beautiful they are. Nice job, Grumpy Toad. Pete the Cat's cupcake party. Woohoo! Yippee! Look at all those cupcakes. Oh, look, it's a monster cupcake. And there's a Pete the Cat cupcake. Very fun. Okay, let's do some sweets rhymes. The first one is called Making Cookies. I am making cookie dough. Round and round the beaters go. Can you do that? Round and round the beaters go. Add some flour in a cup. Bloop. Stir and stir the batter up. Come on, stir. Come on, you gotta do a really good job so there's no big clumps of flour anywhere. Roll them. Okay, you got your rolling pin. Roll them. Cut them. Have you ever used cookie cutter? Nice and neat. Put them on a cookie sheet. Bake them. Count them. 1, 2, 3. Serve them to my friends for tea. Delicious. All right, how about patty cake? Patty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Roll it and pat it and mark it with a B and put it in the oven for baby and me. What's your favorite kind of cookie? Do you like sugar cookies that you roll out and cut with cookie cutters? Those are fun to put icing on, aren't they? What other kind of cookies do you like? My favorite are chocolate chip cookies. Was that what you were gonna say? So this one's called 10 Little Cookies, okay? So look at what I've got here. Does that look good? So we're gonna pretend this is a plate. Does it look like a plate? Not really, does it? No, it doesn't, but these are 10 little cookies. Let's see if I got it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did one fall off? Okay. So let's count them, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, 10 little cookies on a cookie plate. 10 little cookies lying on a plate. Mom eats 2. 1, 2, and then there are 8. When Dad comes home, 2 cookies he picks. I think I'll take that one and that one. Now, can you count? There are only 6. Brother comes home, slamming the door, bang! He eats 2. And then there are 4. When sister comes home, there are still a few. She eats a couple. That's another word for 2, right? She eats a couple. And then there are 2. Baby wakes up. Her nap is done. She eats a cookie. And then there is 1. Cat jumps on the table and eats the last one. Poor dog. He's too late. He only gets a crumb. Oh well, at least I got a crumb. Do you like cake? What's your favorite kind of cake? You know what my favorite kind of cake is? Birthday cake, when it's my birthday. Isn't that the best kind of cake of all? How old are you going to be on your next birthday? I'm going to be 59 really soon. Some of you are going to be 5. This one has 5 candles on the birthday cake. Are you ready to do it with me? Get your blower out, okay? Because we're going to blow some candles. Ready? All right. Here's our birthday cake. That looks like my favorite kind of cake. I was going to say birthday cake, but chocolate cake with white frosting is my actual favorite birthday cake, or cake in general. All right, 5 candles on the birthday cake. 5 and not 1 more. You can blow 1 candle out. Ready? And that leaves 4. 4 candles on the birthday cake. There for all to see. You may blow 1 candle out. Ready? Which one should we blow out? The orange one? Ready? And that leaves 3. 3 candles on the birthday cake, standing straight and true. You can blow 1 candle out, and that leaves 2. 2 candles on the birthday cake, helping us have fun. You may blow 1 candle out. I blew the whole candle off. And that leaves 1. 1 candle on the birthday cake. We know its task is done. You may blow the last candle out. And that leaves none. Ouch! Do you chew gum? Can you blow a bubble? Or does it get all over your face if you do? Sticky, 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 sticky bubble gum, bubble gum, bubble gum. Sticky, 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 sticky bubble gum makes my hands stick to my cheeks. And I pull them and pull them and pull them away. Sticky, 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 sticky bubble gum, bubble gum. Bubble gum, sticky, 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 sticky bubble gum makes my hands stick to my shoulder. And I pull them and pull them and pull them away. All right, ready? Let's do it again. Sticky, 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 sticky bubble gum, bubble gum, bubble gum. Ugh, sticky, 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 sticky bubble gum makes my hands stick to my knees. And I pull them and pull them and pull them away. Okay, one more thing, one more place. Let's see, how about, my nose? How about my nose? Sticky, 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 sticky bubble gum, bubble gum, bubble gum. Sticky, 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 sticky bubble gum makes my hands stick to my nose. And I pull them and pull them and pull them away. Okay, that's enough of that stickiness. Let's wash our hands. Ready? Turn on the hot water. Turn on some cold water. Is it a good temperature? All right, I think it is. Let's get some soap, liquid soap. Okay. Rinse off your hands. Rinsey, rinsey. Okay, turn off the water. Dry your hands. No more sticky. Okay, it's time to sing about you. What you wearing today? What are you wearing today? What am I wearing today? Okay, let's see. Oh, it's my favorite dress, my flower dress. You ready? Elizabeth's wearing her flower dress, her flower dress, her flower dress. Elizabeth's wearing her flower dress all day long. Please take a bow. Yay, Elizabeth! Woo! Yippee! Hi there, Lily. How are you doing? Welcome to the library. Thank you for coming. Do you want to sing about you today? What are you wearing?
My shoes.
What about your shoes? And what color they are, or what kind of shoe?
Black.
Black shoes. Okay, is everybody ready to sing? Lily's wearing her black shoes, her black shoes, her black shoes. Lily's wearing her black shoes all day long. Please take a bow. Yay! Can you clap? Yay, Lily! All right. Thank you. So the next book I got for the library, and I just absolutely loved it. And I was reading it to a class one time, and that was the first time I noticed who it was written by. And I looked at it and I'm like, I know a Michael Kaplan. And I looked in the back to find out more about the author, and it turns out that it's the Michael Kaplan I know. Michael Kaplan is the husband of my old friend Laura. Laura and I went to college together, and this book is one of my favorites, and there's several books about Betty Bunny, and it uses the names of the kids that they actually have in their family, except for Betty. Betty's an addition. This one's called Betty Bunny Loves Chocolate Cake. And it's by Michael B. Kaplan, and it's illustrated by Stephane Jorisch. Betty Bunny was a handful. She knew this because her mother always said, Betty Bunny, you are a handful. And her father always said, your mother sure is right about that. Betty Bunny knew that her mother and father loved her, and so being a handful must be very, very good. One day, after a healthy dinner of carrots, potatoes, and peas, Mother said, who wants dessert? I have chocolate cake. Betty Bunny, who was not very good at trying new things, announced, I hate chocolate cake. Chocolate cake is yucky. What's chocolate cake? So her mother gave her a piece, and Betty Bunny tried it. It was the yummiest thing that she had ever put in her mouth. When I grow up, I'm going to marry chocolate cake, said Betty Bunny. You can't marry a dessert, said her brother Henry. You can marry a baker who makes chocolate cake, added her sister Kate. Or you could just buy your cake at the store and then you don't have to marry anyone, said their older brother Bill. Betty Bunny thought about it for a while. No, she finally said, I'm going to marry chocolate cake. Whatever, said Bill, but you're going to have really weird-looking kids. That night, Betty Bunny's mother kissed her and tucked her in. Good night, Betty Bunny. I love you, she said. Betty Bunny looked up into her mother's eyes and said, Good night, Mommy. I love chocolate cake. The next day at school, Betty Bunny's teacher said, Good morning, Betty Bunny. How are you? Betty Bunny said, I am a handful and I love chocolate cake. Her teacher said, A is for apple, B is for ball, C is for cat. Betty Bunny said, A is for chocolate cake, B is for chocolate cake, C is for chocolate cake. I think she's got chocolate cake on her brain. During playground time, Betty Bunny tried to make chocolate cake by mixing water and dirt. It looked a little like chocolate cake, but it didn't taste very much like chocolate cake. Betty Bunny started to cry. I want chocolate cake, she said. Her teacher told her that they had no chocolate cake at school. Betty Bunny said, I hate school. School is yucky. After school, her mother drove her home. How was your day? She asked. I ate mud, Betty Bunny answered unhappily. I want chocolate cake. Sometimes, her mother explained, you can't have what you want right away, so you need to wait. And that's called having patience. But I don't want to have patience, Betty Bunny protested. I want to have chocolate cake. That night at dinner, her mother told Betty Bunny that she could not have dessert until she ate a healthy dinner. Usually Betty Bunny liked healthy food. Not tonight. Tonight all she wanted was chocolate cake. Her father told her, "Don't come to me hoping to get a different answer." Henry said, "If you were smart, you'd eat some peas." Kate said, "You should try some carrots. They make cake out of them too, you know." Bill said, "Why don't you have some chocolate cake? That's what you really want. Oh, wait, you can't, ha-ha." Does that sound like a big brother? Betty Bunny picked up some peas. She threw them at Henry. She threw some carrots at Kate, and worst of all, she threw mashed potatoes at Bill. They stuck to his forehead. Everyone was shocked. Even Betty Bunny was shocked. She hadn't really meant to do something so awful. Mother was not happy that Bill had teased his sister. She was even less happy with Betty Bunny. She told Betty Bunny to go straight to bed. There would be no chocolate cake tonight. Betty Bunny screamed, "This family is yucky!" Then she remembered she was hungry, so she crammed her mouth full of peas, carrots, and mashed potatoes and ran off to bed. When her mother came into her room to kiss her goodnight, she told Betty Bunny, "Sweetheart, you know that I still love you." "Mommy," Betty Bunny said, "you know that I still love chocolate cake." Just thinking about the cake she was not eating made her cry. Then it made her scream, and then it made her kick the wall, which hurt her foot, which made her cry all over again. "Betty Bunny," her mother said as she rubbed the little bunny's foot, "I'm going to put a piece of chocolate cake on a plate in the refrigerator. It will be your piece of chocolate cake, and you can eat it tomorrow after a healthy dinner. Maybe if you know it's there waiting for you, it will be easier to be patient." Betty Bunny stopped crying. She liked this idea, so she wanted to say something especially nice to her mother. "Mommy," she said, "you're a handful." The next morning, Betty Bunny wanted to say goodbye to her chocolate cake before she left for school. She opened the refrigerator and saw her piece of cake sitting on its plate. It looked so lonely. Betty Bunny knew that the cake would miss her all day while she was at school. So she picked it up and put it in her pocket. At school, her teacher said, "Betty Bunny, you seem very happy today." Betty Bunny just giggled. There was chocolate cake in her pocket and no one knew it but her. As Betty Bunny finished munching her last carrot at dinner that night, her mother smiled. "Betty Bunny," she said, "you were patient and waited all day for your cake. You ate a good dinner. I'm very proud of you. Would you like to get out your cake now?" Betty Bunny reached into her pocket. Her cake was gone. Instead of cake, her pocket was filled with a brown, goopy mess. "My cake!" Henry said, "I can't believe you put cake in your pocket." Kate said, "Betty Bunny, food doesn't go in your pocket." And Bill said, "Guess you can't marry that piece of cake now." Her mother gave her a new piece of cake, and she explained that putting cake in your pocket is not really the same as being patient. Betty Bunny finally understood. She promised from now on she would be patient. And so the next morning, when Betty Bunny opened the refrigerator to say goodbye to her new piece of cake, she remembered that she couldn't put it in her pocket. And that is why she stuffed it very carefully into her sock. Wow, we're recording this on Saturday, and look what's happening outside right now. Can you see? It is pouring rain. We really need the rain. It's dark in here. It's almost like nighttime in here. Wow. Ooh, I heard thunder. Do you hear it? Hope we don't lose power because I got to finish story time. You guys ready to get back to it? Okay, so these are the same songs that we did last week. I thought they were so much fun, but they were brand new, so we don't really know how to do them yet. So we've done it last week, and now we can do it again this week and play. So these are all by Mr. Eric and Mr. Michael, and they're going to be Dance, Freeze, Melt. I'm going to get ready to melt down into the ground. Okay, the number dance, and I can shake my shaker egg. So go get your shaker, okay? Pause the video and go get your shaker egg for the last of the 3 songs, okay? You ready to dance? Let's go.
Dance! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Freeze!
Oh, I forgot about that.
6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jump! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Freeze! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 12, 0, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Here comes the number dance. You ready to dance?
What's going on?
What's going on?
Number dance! My favorite! It's my favorite too! 1, 2,
1, 2,
shake your shoe.
shake your shoe.
3, 4,
3, 4,
touch the floor.
touch the floor.
5, 6,
5, 6,
do the twist.
do the twist.
7, 8,
7, 8,
silly shake.
silly shake. Woo! 9, 10,
Do the chicken.
do the chicken.
Yeah, but it gets even better.
Even better.
Side to side,
Side to side,
up and down.
up and down.
Zigzag,
Zigzag,
round and round.
round and round.
Side to side,
Side to side,
up and down.
up and down.
Zigzag,
Zigzag,
round and round.
round and round.
0, 1,
0, 1,
touch the sun.
touch the sun.
2, 3,
2, 3,
shake your knee.
shake your knee.
4, 5,
4, 5,
hand jive.
hand jive.
6, 7,
6, 7,
jump to heaven.
jump to heaven.
8, 9,
8, 9,
slip aside.
slip and slide.
Oh yeah! Side to side,
Side to side,
up and down.
up and down.
Zigzag,
Zigzag,
round and round.
round and round.
Side to side,
Side to side,
up and down.
up and down.
Zigzag,
Zigzag,
round and round.
round and round.
Side to side,
Side to side,
up and down.
up and down.
Zigzag,
Zigzag,
round and round.
round and round.
Oh yeah!
Woo!
Oh, okay, hang on, I gotta get my shaker egg. If you don't have one, uh-oh. Whew, that one got me out of breath. If you don't have one, you can just pretend you have one, okay? Ready?
Shake my shaker egg, shaker egg, shaker egg. I can shake my shaker egg and sneak around the room.
I can shake my shaker egg, shaker egg, shaker egg. I can shake my shaker egg and sneak around the room.
I can shake my shaker egg, shaker egg, shaker egg. I can shake my shaker egg and walk around the room. I can shake my shaker egg, shaker egg, shaker egg. I can shake my shaker egg and walk around the room. I can shake my shaker egg, shaker egg, shaker egg. I can shake my shaker egg and walk around the room. I can shake my shaker egg, shaker egg, shaker egg. I can shake my shaker egg and run around the room.
I can shake my shaker egg and run around the room.
I can shake my shaker egg, shaker egg, shaker egg. I can shake my shaker egg and run around the room.
Our last book today is called Hedgehog Bakes a Cake, and it's by Mariann Macdonald and illustrated by Lynn Munsinger. Hedgehog was hungry for cake. He found a yellow cake recipe. "This one sounds easy," he said, "and good too." Hedgehog took out the flour, he took out the eggs and the butter. He was taking out the blue mixing bowl when he heard a knock at the door. It was Rabbit. "Hello, Rabbit," said Hedgehog. "I'm making a cake." "Oh, I'll help you," said Rabbit. "I'm good at making cakes." "Well, here's the recipe," said Hedgehog. "Aw, you don't need this recipe," Rabbit said. "I'll show you what to do." Rabbit took the flour. He dumped it all into the blue bowl. He took the butter. He dumped that in too. Then he dumped in the sugar. "Okay, now we will mix it," said Rabbit. Mixing was hard work. Rabbit mixed and mixed. His arm began to hurt. The batter was lumpy. The sugar stuck to the sides of the bowl. There was flour everywhere. I think someone's calling me," said Rabbit. "You finish the mixing, Hedgehog. I'll come back when the cake's ready." Hedgehog shook his head. The cake batter was a mess. "What's the matter, Hedgehog?" Squirrel was at the door looking in. "I'm making a cake," said Hedgehog, "but it doesn't look very good." "Well, you need some eggs," said Squirrel. "I'll put them in." He cracked some eggs and dropped them in. Some shell fell in too. "A little bit of shell doesn't matter," said Squirrel. "Mix it all together." So Hedgehog mixed. The batter was more lumpy, but mixing was easier than before. Owl stuck her head in the door. "Baking?" she asked. "May I help?" Hedgehog did not want more help, but he didn't want to hurt Owl's feelings. You can butter the pan," said Hedgehog. Owl was happy. She stuck her wing into the butter, then she smeared it around the pan. Owl turned on the oven with her buttery feathers. She turned it up as high as it would go. "The oven must be nice and hot," she said. "Oh, we've gotten very messy helping you," said Squirrel. "We'll go home now and clean up. Put the cake in the oven. We'll come back when it's ready." Squirrel and Owl went home. Hedgehog looked at the kitchen. There was sugar on the floor. There was butter on the oven door. There was flour on everything. Hedgehog dumped the cake batter into the garbage pail. He locked the kitchen door and took out his recipe. First, Hedgehog measured the sugar. He mixed it slowly with the butter. Then he counted out 3 eggs and cracked them into the bowl. 1, 2, 3. And then he added the flour. Hedgehog mixed everything together and poured it into Owl's buttery pan. He turned down the heat and he put the batter in the oven. Then he cleaned up the kitchen. Knock, knock, knock. "Open the door, Hedgehog," called Rabbit. "We can smell the cake. We're getting hungry." Hedgehog unlocked the door. The kitchen was clean. The cake was cooling on a rack and the table was set for a tea party. The 4 friends sat down. Hedgehog cut the cake. They each ate one slice, and then they each ate another slice. "Oh, this is the best cake I have ever made," said Rabbit. "Aren't you glad I showed you how to do it?" "Oh, the eggs made it very rich," said Squirrel, "and you can't taste the shell at all." "It's perfect," said Owl. "I set the oven just right." "Oh, thank you all for your help," said Hedgehog. "Next time I'll try to do it all by myself." Look, Hedgehog's yellow cake. Sugar, butter, eggs, flour, and it tells you how to do it. You can borrow this book and make your own yellow cake. Yummy! So we're going to make a yummy treat today, at least on paper. We're going to make cupcakes. It's actually a card, so this might make a nice birthday card or a thank you card or I hope you feel better soon card or hi, how are you doing card. You can send it to somebody you love. All right, so that's what it'll look like. So if you live around here, you will have gotten a card, a blank card, and an envelope to put it in later, okay? You will have the frosting, the cupcake with the frosting on it, and the cupcake paper, and a little bag of sequins, or we'll call them sprinkles, okay? All right, so you'll need some glue as well, all right? You could put it this way, or you could put it this way. Seems like a pretty tall thing, so I'm gonna put it long ways. So first I'm going to put on the paper, and it's got some folds in it to make it look like a cupcake paper. So here we go. I'm going to put the glue on there and still try to keep the crinkliness of it a little bit. There we go. Mine's a little crooked, not quite in the center, just like I like it, not perfect. Okay, so then we put on the cupcake part with the pink frosting on it. Do you think it's strawberry frosting, or is it just white frosting that's been colored pink? What do you think? Okay, now I've got a delicious cupcake, but even more delicious is if I put some sprinkles on it. These are called sequins. The thing about it though, and you'll notice that some of these had fallen off from this one because they've got a curve to them, so it's sort of hard to glue them down. You may want to glue them with the curve going up like a bowl so that the glue can stick better. I think I'll just put the glue all on my cupcake and then put the sprinkles on there. My cupcake paper wants to come up. So you can have what kind of design you want. If you want the little tiny ones, it's kind of nice to have little tiny ones because that's more like sprinkles. Some silver ones, some red ones. Oh, my fingers are getting sticky, 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 sticky. Glue, glue, glue. Oh, it's sticking to my fingers. Maybe this wasn't a great idea to do it this way. I don't know, whatever. We can always wash our hands afterwards, right? You may want to use some white glue, some liquid glue instead, so that they stick better. You may need to put the glue right on the sequins. I'm not sure. Maybe that is the better way. Why don't you experiment and you decide, what do you think works better for making a cupcake as part of Storytime craft? And you can be the expert of cupcake making craft. All right, let's see. I think we have way more than we need. I wonder how many you're going to choose to put on there. Are you going to put a lot on there? I think these are enough sprinkles for maybe 3 cupcakes. So if you wanted to make more, or maybe use them in some other kind of craft. Thank you, Luann, for doing this for us. Putting all these little things in the bag for us. Ooh, I like the purple ones. What's your favorite color of these sequins? The gold ones? The gold ones are rich. They seem like they were very fancy. Well, what do you think? Do you think that looks nice? And then you can write inside, "Dear Grandma, thank you very much for the present that you gave me for my birthday," or whatever you want to say. Or, "Happy birthday, Grandma." I don't know what you're going to do. Or, you know, the other thing is you don't have to send it at all. But this way, it stands up so that you can put it on your bookshelf or on your windowsill and it won't fall over. Right? Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed Storytime and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.